boys.
Good morning, parents and guardians.
Thanks for tuning in for another Maths at Home, Numeracy at Home with Miss Zee and Mr.
And
Thank you. We might hear
little Addie.
Addie in the background as well,
Yeah.
still not asleep. Should we start with a joke this morning?
Yeah, okay, I've got a good one.
Go on then, you can go first.
Why do seagulls always fly over the sea?
Why do seagulls always fly over the sea? Looking for chips? No?
Because if they flew over the bay, they would be called bagels. And
Bagels.
they can't fly over the bay because there's already something called bagels that you eat.
That's a funny one. I like that one.
Do you have a good
Okay, what did the limestone say to the geologist?
What did he say?
Don't take me for granite.
Ah!
Get it? Granite?
Yeah.
Granted, granite.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we're going to have a look today at doubling. Okay. Now, what you'll need for this session is, if you have any coloured paper at home, that's brilliant. We just made some strips.
And then we can cut them up.
And then I folded them in half and made them into strips, and then we cut them into these little brick size things because you're going to build a doubling wall. Okay. If you don't have coloured paper at home, you could just use white paper, and then the student could colour around where the cement would be later, just so it stands out a bit more. So you try and make your bricks the same size if you can. So you'll need some glue, scissors,
a piece of white paper.
To stick it on.
And these little things and a grey lead. I've already started. But
You have started, thank you, Missy. And if you haven't got the coloured paper, then we'll do that. Now, the first thing you have to and a dice. Okay, now this game can be adapted to suit different ability groups, different levels. Like the 5 6s could roll and they could build a doubling wall in fractions. They could start at a higher number. Sorry, decimals, that's what I meant. Sorry, Missy, thank you. Correcting me there. Well done. Decimals. Okay, so they could work in decimals. Well done, picking that one up. Work in decimals. So then you could start a higher number. So they could start in the hundreds, they could start in the thousands even, whatever they want to do. The numbers are endless with this, okay? They can challenge themselves as far as they want to go.
You can keep adding pieces of paper to make it even bigger and bigger.
You can make it bigger and
We're
bigger. And I did this in my second year of teaching with the students, and I've done it a couple of times, and the students really enjoy it because it's very hands-on and it's a good visual as well.
And it's fun to do.
And it is fun to do, isn't it, Missy? So, we've started, okay, and what you do, I'm just going to pick up the camera. Missy has started, so she rolled. Do you want to tell everyone what you rolled on your first number, Missy?
On my first one, I rolled a 1.
So she rolled a 1, so she placed the 1 there. Okay, and what you can do is get the student to maybe stick the first, we stuck the first row down, okay, and leave a little gap because remember, it's a wall, it's like a wall. Okay, leave a little gap. So Missy did 1, and then she doubled it. Double 1 is 2.
Double 2 is 4.
Yeah, you can
double
talk them
4
through
is 8. Double 8 is 16. Double 16 is 32. Double 32 is 64. Double 64 is 128.
Good.
And you go 1
And then
times
you go,
1, 2.
then you double up as well. So you double up as well.
Yes, 16.
And you'll see the numbers. You'll be repeating the numbers quite a bit, which is good because it's good practice for them to double. So as you can see, the 2's repeated, 4's repeated, 8's repeated.
Yeah, there's a pattern.
Okay, but the numbers are getting higher as they go to the end. Now, these numbers, okay, start lower in this corner and then going to double up. So Missy will double as she goes up this way.
Like eventually 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
Yeah, no, it won't be 2 because that's counting by 2's.
1.
Okay, it's doubling, remember, it's not...
Then 4, 8.
Doubling, okay. So then we got 2, 4, 8, 16, 22. So we doubled along there,
32.
and then we doubled along the next row. Okay, and as we're going up, Missy is doubling as she goes up. Okay, as well. Now we put the bricks, so they're not in line, so they sort of overlap a little bit. As long as the numbers are in line, it just makes the wall look a bit more effective. So the bricks aren't sort of, like a wall. Thank you, Missy. That's right. Like a wall, that's the aim of the activity, isn't it?
Yep, to make it a big wall.
So, have a piece of paper as well for the student to show they're working out, because some of the sums they may need to do some working out. So Miss Z, let's carry on and then we can show people how we do it.
So we got.
So we've done 1, 2. Now we're going to double 2 again.
2 is 4.
Sorry, Addie's playing with a chair.
Then 8. Then 16. Then 32. Then 64. 128. And 256. And then.
Now this one, let's write this one down because you're going to double 256.
Yeah,
so Miss C's going to oh, hello Addie.
256.
Miss C's going to double 256. So write it down as a sum. Okay, and you always work from which side of the sum do you work from, Miss C?
This side.
From the left, from the right side, yeah, from the ones, the units. Good. So carry the 1 across. So 2 6 is 12. Good. Yep. Talk us through it, Miss C.
Also, I have to add 6 and 6, which is 12.
Good.
But I don't. I wrote the 2 and then put the 1 there, which is 6.
Okay, watch your hands because people can't see yet.
I added 6 plus 5, which is 6 plus 5 is 11. So I put the 1 there, and then I put the 1 over.
Carry the 1 across again.
to
Good.
2, which makes 3, and it's 5. So it's actually 512, I think.
512 it is. Well done. Good. Okay, now then you'd go up again. Okay, we won't stick these down, Missy, because otherwise it would be too long. So we'll put them up again. So you put them down. It's a bit, and then we'll glue them after, so we'll show people. Okay, so you put the next row up, and this, as you say, the students can go as high as they can manage. Obviously, the younger years, won't be able to go as high. But you could also even if you wanted to, you could actually write the numbers down for the student, and then they can just build the wall themselves. So they've already got the numbers, and then they can just build the walls. So there's different ways of doing this activity. And as Miss Z kindly corrected me, you could do it with fractions. Decimals. I've done it again. Decimals, and sorry, I clearly can't multitask here. I'm trying to do 3 things: film, build the wall, and talk at the same time, Miss C. Okay, so you could do it with decimals. Students could build up with decimals as they go. So let's do the next one, Miss C, quickly.
Okay.
So 4. What have we got here?
So I've got 8.
Good.
16.
Good. 2 16s.
32.
Good.
64. Sorry, it might not be the right name.
Right.
128. 250. 256. 512.
Yeah, so don't worry if there's a lot of, because it's repeating the numbers, but the good thing is you're repeating it, so it's a good way. The repetition is very good for students to learn, and as you can see,
very hard because it's going to go into 1,000.
As you can see, the next number now is going to double again, so we've got 512. Now, Missy, you should be able to do this one in your head. Can I teach you a way of doing it, Missy?
1,020.
So 2 12s.
2 12s.
You know, 2 12s are what?
12s are 24.
Okay, 2 5s.
10.
So it's 500 though, so it'll be 1,000.
And 24.
And 24. Good. So some of them you can do in your head if you just think of strategies to do it.
God, Addie's going under me.
Good. All right, and then you'd go up another row and keep going all the way to the top.
Stop whenever you want.
That's right, and you can keep going higher. I had some of my more advanced students, as Missy said before, you can put some more paper. They kept going, so the opportunity to challenge themselves and push themselves further are endless, and they do actually really enjoy it, even though there's a lot of repetitive repeating yourself with the numbers. It's still very good for the students.
Yeah, and even if you're younger, so you can write 8 like that, because in 16, because there's 16 there, 32 because there's 32, 64, 64.
Well, that's it. They can see it there, so there's a
Yeah.
visual there as well to help them. But then they got to remember at the end that they haven't got the
They
visual.
have to double it.
That's right. So use a paper to work it out. Now we need a heading for this. I had a heading. See if you can come up with a heading. This is what I used to call it.
Multiplication, double wall.
Good, I did. That's what we used to call it at school. Put it in the middle, doubling wall. And you can also do it doubling down as well. So you can start at the top, okay, and have your highest number first, and then double down as you're going, and actually build your wall down. So there's different ways of doing it as well.
Yeah.
All right, that's today's activity.
Thanks,
Hope you
guys.
enjoyed it. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Enjoy. Bye.